All right, everyone, welcome back. I'm Izzy, your interview host. I'm joined today by Ray of Team Ambition, Team Ambition's coach. Ray, how are you?
Could be better, but we're doing all right.
Absolutely. You guys put up a pretty good fight in those three games of that series. And I want to kind of go back to game one and discuss the draft a bit. I really enjoyed the Sarasota bot lane. It's not something we see a lot. How do you kind of set up your players to make these picks?
Um, well, I'd say we have a lot of trust in each other. You can tell by based off our drafts from the team that in every scrim set and every match, when a matchup looks good, we trust it. So we actually haven't played that specific bot lane too many times, but it just looked like a really good lane. I had trust in the players, so we locked it in and then built the comp to match it.
Absolutely, and you followed with another AP bot lane with the Ziggs. Are those picks that you guys can really kind of, get into and explore as a team, especially with a jungler and a top lane that kind of prefer those AP picks, especially with like the Talon and Zed on Anti?
The AD picks, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
AD. Yeah.
so I outside of Jinx and the Caitlyn, uh, a lot of viability happens in the bot lane. You saw it with the Ziggs, the Seraphine. Uh, so we definitely have that option for us. I know even in the OQs we were playing Syndra bot lane. We were still playing some of these off meta stuff. As long as the comp fits it, the boys are very confident into doing it, and yeah, it's worked out so roughly well for us.
Yeah, and I know I spoke with Auntie a couple days ago about that 100 next series, and he mentioned that you guys were able to kind of shave that game off because you guys addressed who you were playing through and who you couldn't play through. You knew you couldn't play through topside, so you were like, all right, let's scrap that and put our resources elsewhere. Do you think you guys being able to have those strategies helped you guys put up that 40 plus minute game in game two? You guys recognize, hey, this Jace is really behind. Let's go elsewhere. What was kind of the thought process in that game?
Well, the guys just have a like diehard attitude where if they're gonna go down, they're gonna go down swinging. So even when we're behind, we kind of refuse to just lie down and slow bleed. So you saw it in game number three. Even when we were behind, we kept trying to take fights and try to make something out of the game. That's kind of the way the mentality is for the guys. I do think game two was definitely winnable for us, but we had a little bit of cohesion thing issues. The level one gank top lane from Light Pulse kind of set them up really well for that gangplank to pop off, and yeah.
Yeah, those are tough. And, before we wrap things up, I do want to talk about your squad has been together for a relatively short time, only a few weeks leading up to this event. Any big things you guys are looking to improve as the season progresses?
I mean, the name of the game for any team, especially an amateur, is consistency. Whether in terms of like the high level player or just our floor needs to be consistent so that we don't get these snowball games on us that shouldn't really happen. So definitely as we look to improve and play together, consistency to be able to play into some of these teams is going to be vital because you see we can definitely match up into some of the better teams, and then not that I say Radiance is a bad team, but we can definitely have our bad moments and it can cost us games.
Absolutely. Well, I know today didn't quite end up how you guys wanted it, but thank you so much for chatting with me. We're going to send it to a short break, and when we return, we'll be talking to Light Pulse of Radiance.